No, we have it one.
Does it? It helps if you have a steady hand to film, but I don't, so.
You just prop it up for this. Yeah.
No?
Why?
Because we're not allowed, we have to make a video.
Why?
Because our teacher's obnoxious. Okay. Get down to the questions. Okay. Can you give me an intro, or do you want me to ask what's your name? Oh no, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put like a Jordan Ross, Captain from Canada. Is it recording?
I don't know.
I think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. Put it over.
I have to reset it up. Okay. So, can you please describe your role in the Maccabi Games?
My role in the Maccabi Games was a small one in the whole grand scheme of things. I was one athlete of the second largest sporting event in the world, but
Can you please describe your role in the Maccabi Games?
my role was a small one, being that I was one athlete in the third largest sporting event in the world, but it was moving nonetheless. Being captain of a national team is not something that everybody can say, so it was an honor to be chosen and to be responsible for 15, 18-year-olds was a challenge.
Thank you. And how has the participation in the games affected your life?
It was truly a humbling and moving experience. Definitely standing in the stadium and hearing 45,000 people sing Hatikva and standing together as a community in Israel. It's definitely a humbling and moving experience. Being a part of the games itself was fun. I think the games need to figure out whether they're a community event in the Jewish community or if they're a true sporting event. Found the lack of competition a little striking.
Has participating in the Maccabi Games changed your perspective on Jewish life?
I'm not a huge fan of organized religion. What's the question?
Has it changed your view, your perspective on Jewish life? Do you believe something different after seeing the way people in Israel live, the way the secular and the religious people live together? Did it maybe make you a bit more open to the idea of organized religion?
No, I'm not a huge fan of organized religion, but I do believe in Israel as a country and have a strong bond with it due to my experiences in the Maccabi Games, whether walking in the streets of Tel Aviv with my Maccabi credentials, which you've had to have on you at all times as part of the games, being stopped on the street and being thanked for being a part of it was truly humbling.
Okay. So you've already said that you feel a connection to Israel. Now, was that just from participating in the games, or was that already there?
It was already there, but participating in the games definitely strengthened that bond.
Did you meet any soldiers, any people who were involved in the IDF during your time there?
Yes, but they had no particular impact in anything whatsoever.
Okay. Do you think these games bring a positive light to Israel?
Yes and no. There's definitely a lot of positives that come out of it, but then there's always that real security threat that's in the back of your mind that's sort of scary, whether you're at the games where, what's that balloon in the sky, and then you're told that it's not a balloon, it is a heat-seeking drone that detects anybody, even if they light a cigarette within 500 miles. It's pretty surreal thinking that, I'm just participating in a sporting event, but yet we need this high-tech security.
Did you ever feel threatened during your experience?
Not at all.
You felt safe, protected?
Yes.
Perfect. You also said yes, that it does reflect a positive light. So how do you explain the no? Can you explain the yes?
A positive light
For Israel.
The games definitely bring the Jewish community together as a whole, definitely increases tourism, everything. The city just sort of lights up and accepts every athlete, everybody who comes in for the Maccabi games. It's truly, the whole country seems to be on a standstill almost around the games, and it's truly, it's nice knowing that you not only have your country behind you, but a whole other country behind you as well.
Is there anything you learned from these games? Not necessarily what you learned as an athlete, but did you grow in any way that related or not to sports?
Definitely. How, I'm not quite sure. But other people have definitely seen a difference.
What was your favorite part of the games?
Winning.
Winning.
Yeah, winning's always fun. But no, the experience as a whole, there's not one big particular moment that sticks out, but the whole experience, whether it be, I was fortunate enough to have a really great coach, Coach Kevin. He helped out a lot. I'm sure without him, things would have not been as pleasant at all. Seriously, like the organization and stuff, we've helped him, like he helped us, the team with and stuff. The touring, which we went a week early and we toured, that was truly great. Just everything, the whole experience as a whole is a life-changing event.
Okay, last question. Do you have any suggestions for either someone who is going to participate in the 2017 games or someone who is considering participating in 2017 games?
Do it. Just go out and do it, try out. You cannot regret the experience. There's no way you cannot take something out of the trip, and if you can't take anything out of the trip, there's something wrong with you, because it's an amazing experience, and sadly not everybody has the means or opportunity to go, and I'm very fortunate to have both the athletic ability to participate, the means to go, and the ability to win.
I know I said that was the last question, but I just thought of one, so I lied. You said that there wasn't a single moment that stood out, but you also mentioned walking into Teddy Stadium in front of 45,000 people. What was that like?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, that wasn't
overwhelming, awe-inspiring.
No, I mean, the amount of people didn't really bother me. It was cool to look up in the stands and, feel like you've made it as a professional athlete almost, and have a whole stadium cheering. But walking into the stadium was cool, but it wasn't a standout moment. Maybe a standout moment, like individual moments, maybe gold medal game, singing "O Canada," and then a tikva at the opening ceremonies. Hearing the stories of the torchbearers, what they've been through, are my personal experiences with just individuals I've met over the trip, talked to, places I got to tour with. You know, it's not your family vacation, you're with your teammates and stuff, so it's a different perspective. Staying in a facility that the military uses as R&R was pretty cool. Just meeting people around the world.
So this is a worldwide event, and at closing ceremonies, at the beginning, all the athletes were out on the field. You were trading clothes, you were trading stories, experiences. Was that the only real opportunity you had to meet and mingle with everyone, or were there opportunities throughout?
I was a junior athlete, so we had a little bit more restriction per se, but the facility we were staying at was with Team GB, Team Great Britain, and Team Australia, and every night there were social gatherings, get-togethers. There was a Shabbat dinner every Friday, but we ate by team, but there was plenty of opportunity to mingle. There were 3 big parties where the whole junior delegation got together. Sadly, due to games, my team only got to 1, but that was probably a standout moment. It was at this park. I'm not sure where it was, but it had the most outstanding view I've ever seen of Tel Aviv. It was just absolutely breathtaking. Just up on a mountain, and you just see the Tel Aviv skyline from a different angle, and there was like some world famous DJ. Like they went all out and got hype. It was catered. That was probably a standout moment. Having the whole junior delegation together was interesting and fun.
Okay, now the real last question. You participated in the 2013 Maccabi Games. You said your advice to anyone considering or going is just to do it because you won't regret it. The 2017 Games are coming up. Would you think of trying out for the adult division, or trying to find a way to maybe coach the junior division?
Definitely, if I could compete again, I would definitely do that in a heartbeat if I had an opportunity to go back and play again. I don't think it'll be the same experience. The past experience was special, but the next one will be special just as well. My plan coming home was actually to coach the baseball team this time around. So I hope I could maybe do that.
Thank you so much.